Don't worry about a little upchuck on these, no big deal.
Well, let's get serious now, because here come the two men who are ticked off that you and Spike took the tag titles from them, and I'll be damn sure they're going to accept your challenge for the Rumble next Sunday night.
Ain't no one got to entice the Dudleys to accept the challenge.
Making their way to the ring, being accompanied by Stacy Keebler at a combined weight of 565 pounds. Bubba Ray and Devon, the Dudley Boyz.
Like I said earlier, Cole, Bubba and Devon I know very well, and believe me, they'll accept Spike and I's challenge for these tag titles at the Royal Rumble next week. That's just what we want. We've had 3 matches with these guys. We beat them 2 out of 3. So the way I see it, we're going to win again and we'll retain our titles. It ain't going to be easy, though.
Making his way to the ring from Boston, Mass, weighing in at 241 pounds, Perry Saturn.
Well, really, folks, Perry Saturn was an Army Ranger. If there's anybody to team up with, the legendary one here tonight, it's Perry Saturn.
And, you know, you said Perry Saturn was an Army Ranger, but I think once an Army Ranger, always an Army Ranger. Speaking of the Army, the tag team.
What an ovation for the legendary, the former WWF champion, Sergeant Slaughter. Oh, it is so good to see the Sarge back in action. What a treat for us tonight here, Taz, on Sunday Night Heat.
No doubt. I'm just still a little surprised Sarge called me and Spike a couple of punk magic. That wasn't cool, but not for nothing. I learned a lot of my slang from Sarge when I was a kid watching him on TV.
What?
Punk, scum, maggot, all those cool words. I learned how to talk from this guy.
Now, Sergeant Slaughter, ladies and gentlemen, was just minding his own business in the locker room earlier tonight. Before the Dudley Boyz basically punked him out, and then they ambushed Sarge from behind. And well, Perry Saturn volunteered to help Sergeant Slaughter out in this matchup, and hence our tag team match for here tonight on Sunday Night Heat.
Well, the Dudleys better hope that Sarge don't load up that cannon, or especially that Cobra Clutch.
And the familiar USA chants that used to ring throughout the WWF arenas a decade ago are back here tonight on Sunday Night Heat, and Perry Saturn will start things off against Devon Dudley. But seriously, Taz, Devon Dudley and Bubba Ray, they fancy themselves, they consider themselves the greatest tag team champions of all time. They're ticked off, they're frustrated, and frankly, I've talked to them, they're embarrassed that they lost the tag team titles to 2 guys who weren't even a team 3 weeks ago, you and Spike Dudley.
Well, I'm not saying they should be embarrassed. I don't blame them for being ticked off. I've lost a lot of matches in my career, and every time I lose, I get and losing a title sucks. Ain't no doubt about it. Oh, you know what? If they're ticked, they can just come to Atlanta and bring that tickness with them, and we'll go. No big deal.
They start to begin for Sergeant Slaughter. Taz, you hit the nail on the head. Perry Saturn off the crossbody. Here's the lateral press and a kick out. You've hit the nail on the head. Twice, you and Spike, or 3 times, I should say, you and Spike have met the Dudley Boyz, and twice, you 2 have come away with a victory.
Oh, what a throw. Nice throw by Perry. Yeah, well, you know what? Oh, here comes Sarge.
Listen to this roar. And here comes the legendary Sergeant Slaughter.
Batten down the hatches.
The big old right hand by Slaughter to Devon Dudley.
Oh, the cannon. Oh, another one.
And Bubba Ray takes it as well. It's crowd electric tonight for the return of Sergeant Slaughter.
He just hoisted Bubba like it was nothing.
Devon planted, and here comes Perry Saturn back into the ring.
Sarge looks good, man.
Looks great. And Perry Saturn with a shot to the midsection tomorrow night, Taz. We're all getting on an airplane heading down to Dallas, Texas. Raw is War live from Dallas, and we just announced a few moments ago, Kurt Angle is going to go one-on-one with the Big Red Machine, Kane, live tomorrow night on Raw. 2 men who will be a part of the Royal Rumble matchup a week from tonight on pay-per-view.
Well, things for the Rumble are starting to shape up, and I get, you know, we're a week away from the Royal Rumble, so, the things I'm sure tomorrow night will shape up even more.
Oh, a shot to Sarge by Bubba Ray, knocking him off the apron. Oh, look out, Devon, top rope, Perry Saturn.
I've been on the other end of that nutty move, and believe me, it'll change your voice box.
We do want to remind everybody as well that Sunday Night Heat will be coming to you live next week from the sold-out Phillips Arena in Atlanta. All the late-breaking news on the Royal Rumble. And look at Devon choking Perry Saturn.
I don't know if he had a pin cut or he was choking him. And you know what, Cole? I've said it on the show before. I've said it on SmackDown before. In my opinion, the Dudley Boyz are the greatest tag team in the history of our industry. They've proven it. WCW tag champs, ECW tag champs, multiple times WWF champs.
But I'll tell you one thing, if you can knock them off the 3 out of 4 meetings, if you beat them again at the Rumble next Sunday, you and Spike are going to seriously make a name for your team in the World Wrestling Federation.
Well, I know it ain't going to be easy, and I can speak for Spike on that, but if we could do that, oh, what a shot on Sarge by Bubba. If we can knock off the Dudleys at the Rumble, let's solidify that we're the real deal.
And Bubba Ray Dudley and Devon believe they have something to prove. They've been frustrated since losing the titles Monday night on Raw. And Bubba Ray trying to bring out the hurting on Perry Saturn.
Oh, Bubba and Devon are angry. I know, he just called Sarge scum.
And puke.
Speaking of puke, you must cringe every time you hear that word.
Oh, what a shot up underneath the chin by Saturn.
Perry's got him here.
And Bubba just gets the shoulder up.
There's a lot of camouflage in that ring, huh?
Perry Saturn needs to make a tag here to Sergeant Slaughter.
Sarge is begging to get in there, and Perry's crawling, Army crawling to get over to Sarge.
Former WWF champion, Sergeant Slaughter into the ring. Bam! A shot to Devon, and another one.
Sarge is on a roll. Oh, man.
Knocking Devon Dudley down. Oh, elbow to the face by Sergeant Slaughter. Bubba Ray.
That's a big man. Sarge is a big man, trust me. And he's strong as hell, and he hasn't lost a step.
Oh, look out! Oh! Suplex to Devon. Almost dropped him flat on his head. Here's the cover, and Bubba Ray makes sure the 3 count doesn't happen.
Now, Bubba and Devon, great team. Bubba knows to make the save. But Devon was in trouble there. Oh, Perry, nice shot.
Perry Saturn won't take any of that from Bubba Ray Dudley. They get tied up in the corner. Bubba Ray back on Sergeant Slaughter quickly. Perry Saturn knocking Devon up over the top rope. Sarge left the roll with Bubba Ray Dudley. Oh, look out now. Oh, a shot.
Another 10.
Listen to this place.
Double club is coming. Well, you can fool all you want, but that's what it's all about. That's what makes the Dudleys a great team, teamwork.
Oh, come on now. Devon with Sergeant Slaughter's belt. Now enough is enough. This is a wrestling match, not a humiliation process of Sergeant Slaughter.
And I think Perry's on the outside of the ring hurting. That's why you don't see him right
now. Look out! Double knockdown on the Dudleys. And Sarge with strap in hand.
This ain't gonna be pretty. Sarge is not a happy camper.
And he's making Devon Dudley pay. The referee calls for the bell. Sarge is going to be disqualified. Oh! Put the hurt on the Dudleys.
Right across the face.
Oh, no.
Yeah! Spike the tomato! Spike the tomato!
Welcome back, Sarge.
What a whack on the ass he gave, huh?
Sergeant Slaughter and Perry Saturn may have been DQ'd, but they're winners in the hearts of the fans here tonight. And will Bubba Ray and Devon